Hey everyone, Cursed Deck Builder here, making our way to 10,000 decks assisted, and thank you for joining me on this quick little update video. So a lot of you might be wondering, what time is it? Well, it's wedding o'clock. That means I'm about to get married very, very soon, so I'm going to need to be away from the channel for a few weeks. I'm expecting probably it's going to be a little more than 2 weeks, but I will try to return as soon as possible. But in the meantime, I have a wedding and a honeymoon to have, and that's a lot of work. So unfortunately, I will not be able to plug away at your decks for a little bit. But that doesn't mean that you shouldn't continue to send me your decks and or, leaving comments, watching videos, hitting whatever button that YouTube wants you to hit so that our videos go up and get more views. I don't really understand the algorithm. It doesn't bother me too much. But I also wanted to talk about some things to look forward to when I am back. So let's go through some things to look forward to. Well, I kind of want to have a silly little stream. I don't know how this is going to turn out. I'm going to do some brainstorming. Probably just mainly I'm going to be here and, working on some decks, and people can join and chat with me or just watch. I don't know how many people will be interested, so even if it's just me and a few others, I'll still have fun. So I'll post all that information when I'm back so that we can have a fun, silly little time. Something else I want to implement, because a lot of people had been asking the last time I made a channel update, was spell table games. I finally found out what spell table was, which I believe is you can use your phone to film a desk, and all of a sudden you can play, Magic in person across, the planet, which is really, really cool. So I think a few people have mentioned they're interested. I might put up a sign-up sheet or something so we can get some games in, have a good time. And as long as everyone's okay with it, I might record them. Maybe I'll commentate them. But either way, I'll post them onto the channel. But what I learned looking at Spell Table is there isn't, a way to do voice communication. So probably a Discord for those games. I don't know if I'm going to make a very big Discord that I'm going to constantly, maintain. That's not the kind of thing I'm often very interested in. And as much as I like being always available to answer Magic questions, my life doesn't always allow that. So though I will make a Discord, I don't want it to be a primary way to communicate, because you're going to miss me a lot of times, but at the same time, maybe it'll be fun. I don't know. I've never done this before. We're going to find out together. What's next? Oh, maybe a camera. Who knows? I'm not really a person that loves putting, you put your little face in the corner of the screen so people can see you react to the decks they send you. I'm usually not a big fan of that, but I'm figuring that I might as well do it. I'm not 100% on it. Perhaps I'll be too handsome and everyone will leave the channel. So it's just something that's on my mind and I'm thinking about. What's next? Oh, a few more deck techs. I really enjoyed making that Eiley deck tech, and I've been meaning to make more. I've just been exceedingly busy. As you guys might have noticed, there's been less videos coming out, but I wouldn't mind making a few more videos about either my decks or decks of my friends, that are more proactive, not so much looking at a deck and trying to improve them, but more so, here is a deck, here's an idea, and here's the kind of build you can make out of it. I do like those kind of videos, so we'll definitely look into that. Speaking of friends, I might try to hold some of my friends hostage for some videos. I do, as you might hear, I do like talking to myself a lot throughout for 40 to 50 minutes per video, but dialogues are fun too. So I might try to snag a few of my friends who wouldn't mind coming on, and we can, talk about decks or deck build together or work on decks. We'll definitely see about that. I know some of them are probably a little more, video and audio shy than I am, but I'm sure I could, I could get them in on this. This is a constant one in the bottom. I should learn more video editing. I have been learning a lot, I will say, and it's getting somewhere slowly. But as you can tell from this PowerPoint presentation, I am kind of limited in my skill set. But I do want to make videos that are more interesting for everyone. And I've decided whether or not, I'm still trying to figure out whether or not I want to commission some people to make some aspects of the video. Maybe I could hire a video editor if the channel allows it, but until those decisions are made, I'll probably try to learn a few other things. Also, music, that's something I've been thinking of. These videos are made in silence, which is, I guess, kind of normal for me, but it's not normal for like YouTube. So I might try to find some, what do we call them? Those videos, that audio that's, I'm thinking duty free, but the ones that are allowed for everyone to use. I know that Kevin MacLeod makes a lot of those. I know the professor uses those. So I might try to find some of that music so we could have something in the background. I don't know what the vibe would be. If you have an opinion on the kind of music you would like to hear in the background of me droning on and on about your deck, I'd love to hear it because it's really interesting to me. I didn't know if I wanted to go like a bit of a fantasy theme or just a bit of a, chill orchestral kind of thing. So let me know about that. And maybe some really silly stuff in the future. I will say, though, I am very much enjoying making these videos. I recognize at a certain point they are a bit repetitive, and they will kind of, unless there's constant new decks coming out and new cards coming out, which I will admit there are, thank you Wizards of the Coast, I might want to try to do some experimental stuff with some of the decks that I do get, whether that means like putting them together myself and making a video of trying them out for a while, testing people's decks and things like that. Some weird stuff for sure. And maybe that's something I can put on another list, send me your deck if you're okay for me to get real weird with it. And I think that would be really interesting to me and hopefully interesting to people to come and watch. One of the things is, I will admit this channel is very, very heady stuff, right? Like it's all about exactly understanding, deck building and how Magic works. And people who come here probably know a lot of these cards. And therefore, they do have this kind of difficulty of entry at times. And I think some silly stuff here and there might make that easier. But that's generally my update here. I'm going to miss you all. I won't be gone too long, and hopefully while I'm gone I can brainstorm some new ideas to bring to you guys, maybe some new formats for the channel. But most of all, I'd love to hear what you guys think. Have you been enjoying the channel? Is this what you've wanted to be? Do you want more tribal decks? You can send me more tribal decks. I can make this a tribal deck only channel, but let me know. I don't know. Let me know if you have any opinions on the ideas that I've put out here, because I'd love to hear them. But until then, I hope you guys have a wonderful next few weeks, and I look forward to coming back and working on some more Magic with you guys. All right. From me to you, good luck with deck building, and I'll see you soon.